so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
No starting lineups tonight. We're going to get going with the jump. First game of the Halloween Hoopfest here at St. Pat's 8th grade tournament. St. Pat's Irish between and the St. Thomas Comets. Maya, Grace, Maven, Emma on the floor for the Irish to get things started.
Come on, Maya.
Tip controlled by the Irish. Emma gets it to Grace, and that will be over and back. We started going the wrong way. Thomas dribbling to the top of the key, past the elbow, work it back to the center circle, working left on Grace. Pick up the dribble, throw it to the top of the key, swinging right. Working on Emma. Back away into the corner, working on Maeve. Maeve walls off. Go back out to the elbow, top of the key. Looking to drive. Blocked off. Free throw line. Tipped by Grace. She comes away with it. Brings it down the left side, lays it up. No good. Rebound Comets. And Grace force a travel. After the rebound from the Comets will be Irish ball. 5:16 to go. No score first quarter. Inbound Grace in the corner. She'll lob into Maya on the block. And she'll be fouled as she goes up for the shot. Irish are technically the road team for this game, wearing their road black. Maya's first free throw is good. Second free throw, Hierarcher is good. 2-0 Irish, 5:13 to go. Irish bringing pressure. Thomas get it inbound, then will throw it away out of bounds. Saying tipped by the Irish, will stay with the Comets. I didn't see a tip there, but Comets inbound. Throwing right into Grace, she'll swing it to Maya. She'll try to get it to Grace, that's off her hands, out of bounds, it'll go to the Comets. Inbounded, baseline, the ball's loose, kicked, knocked out of bounds, last touched by a Comet, it'll be Irish ball, 4:59. Inbound Emma on the block, her shot blocked, taken by the Comets, still outlet. Flips it away. Maya and Grace defending. Pick up the dribble, throw it ahead. Grace M will knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Comets. Inbound right to Maeve. Maeve will get it to Grace. Grace brings it over the timeline, right side. Brings it into the lane, kicks out to Grace M. She pump fakes, drives baseline, picks up her dribble. Gets to Emma. She looks to drive baseline. Hesitates, Will puts up a high floater. That won't go. Rebound Grace P. That's put up and in. 4-0 Irish. And the Comets want a timeout to talk about the pressure. Be Comet ball under the Irish basket after the timeout. Irish still with Grace, Emma, Maya, and Maeve. Inbound baseline, controlled. Emma bothering. Working up the sideline. Grace picks the pocket. She'll come up the other way down the right side. Weaves into lane, loses the handle, taken by the Comets. Pivoting on the knee, I've never seen that's got to be a travel. Jump ball, Comet ball. I didn't know you could pivot from knee to foot. Inbounded, tipped out of bounds, and it'll go to the Irish. Inbound Emma, she'll bring it just to the lane, pull up a floater, that's good. 6-0 Irish, 4 minutes to go first quarter. Inbound, Grace tips it, but gathered by then knocked away. Grace will come away with it, she'll put it up off the glass and in. 8-0 Irish. Inbound, Emma defending. Emma tries to tie it up and will, jump ball, Irish ball. Quick whistle on the jump ball that time. Inbound, Emma tipped, knocked off a foot. Last touch by Emma, it'll be Comets ball with 3:42 to go. Inbounded, working on Grace M. Bring it over the timeline, pick up the dribble. Working left on Emma, trying to drive baseline, cut off. Outlet pass. Back to the top of the key. Working left side on Maya. Then at top of the key, swinging it right. Driving down the lane, throw up a shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Maeve. She'll shovel it over to Grace. She'll accelerate right side, pull it out, gets it to Emma. Emma works left, swings to Grace M corner. She'll drive baseline, take it up, her shot blocked, no foul. Grace will go to the line to shoot 2. Comet's second team foul. First personal on 22. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Comets. And a foul on Maeve. Her first, team's first. 3:03 left in the first. Irish still with the full court pressure. Inbound. Emma walls it off. They swing left, up the sideline, over the timeline. Maya defending. Kick off of Maya's foot. Camera didn't want to move, and Maya double dribbled. Camera didn't want to move left for a second on me there. 2:53 left as the Rockets inbound. Emma tips it. Rockets will regain possession. Grace knocked it loose. Maya will get it ahead to Grace. She puts it up off the glass and in. Rockets over the timeline, into the corner, swing to the elbow, looking to drive baseline, then back to the corner, back to the elbow, dribbling up top. Further work to the top of the key, pick up the dribble, bounce pass to the baseline, working on Grace, throw to the opposite block. Maeve with the block. Grace will track down the loose ball. She'll look ahead to Maya. She'll take one dribble, her shot blocked. Emma will grab the loose ball, kick it up to Grace, try to swing at Grace M. Grace M into lane, her shot blocked. Rockets look to accelerate. They get it over the, throw to the corner. Maeve will knock it loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Maeve, it'll be Rocket ball. Bryn will check in for Grace. Irish with an 11-0 lead, 1:51 to go in the first. Rockets to inbound. To the elbow. Pick up the dribble. Throw, that's tipped by the Rockets. And that was tipped by a Rocket. That should be over and back. They don't call it. They say it was tipped by Irish. Throw to the corner. Pick up the dribble. The elbow. I don't know if you got Bryn or Emma on that one. They got Emma. Sophia will check in. On the floor, no shot. Sophia will check in for Maya. Be Rocket ball with 1:31. Inbound to the block, thrown up, rattles, rolls, and drops in. Hit just about every part of the rim before going down. Emma to walk things up. She accelerates to the block, kicks out to Grace. Grace into lane, throws up a runner high off the glass, no, gets her own rebound, gets tied up, jump ball, Comet ball. 1:12 to go. Inbound to the corner, they throw the free throw line. Get over the timeline, all the way to the block. Emma gives them a bump, loose ball. Gets down to the block, shot goes up, won't go. Emma pulls away the rebound. She'll bring it down the left sideline, pull out, swing it to Bryn. Bryn attacks down the lane, puts up the dribble, gets it to Maeve. Maeve takes a look, she'll take a couple dribbles, give it to Grace in the corner. She'll bring it into the lane, loses the handle, Sophia picks it up. She pivots, gives it out to Maeve. Maeve brings it down towards the baseline, back to the corner, picks up her dribble there, gets it knocked loose, regains. Gets it to Sophia. One ref has a jump ball, one had a foul. You're going with the jump ball. It'll be Irish ball. 32 seconds to go. Inbound to Maeve on the block. Kick it out to Bryn in the corner. She'll work her way into the center. She'll kick it to Emma. Emma drives baseline, then backs out. Gets it to Maeve. Maeve to Bryn. Bryn down the lane, finds Sophia, baseline, jumper, off the glass and in. 13-2 Irish, 14 seconds to go first quarter. Comets over the timeline, pick up the dribble, throw to the block, working on Maeve, walled off. Thrown away by the Comets, Irish ball with 3.8 to go. To Emma. She's going to step into a three from the Shamrock. No good. And that will do it for the first quarter. St. Pat's Irish 13, St. Thomas Comets 2. Getting ready for the start of the second quarter. It'll be Comet ball. Irish come out with Grace, Sophia, Maya, and we need a fifth player. We only have 4. We need one more, Coach.
You got 4 players.
Bryn is still in. Bryn will come in.
Hey, Bryn.
Inbound tip by Grace, gathered by the Comets. They work to the corner. Kick it out top, Grace tips, but Comets come away with it. So Maya guarding. Pick up the dribble. Can't find somebody. Grace will tie it up. Nope, she'll draw a foul. There we got one. There we got one. Yeah. Jeff got it to me, or got it to Meg. Comets inbound. Bryn defending, and Grace. I'm not moving the camera quite enough. There we go. Pick up the dribble. Swing it over the timeline, right side. Now Bryn picks up. Just on the edge of the center circle. They swing the left elbow. Pass tipped by Grace. Out of bounds, last touch by the Irish. Will stay with the Comets with 5:30 to go. Inbound. Top of the key, thought about the jumper. Bryn couldn't quite track that down. They drive into the lane. Sophia steps in front. Shot goes up, won't go. Rebound Comets. They go to the opposite block, goes through the legs. Grace walls it off. Bryn knocks it loose. Comets come away with it. Grace defending. Grace will knock it loose. She'll come away with it, going the other way. Down the lane, shovels to Maya, right block, puts it up, off the rim, no, rebound Grace M. She'll shot's blocked. Rockets with the ball. Over the timeline, throw a left elbow. Back to the top of the key, Maya defending. Grace tries to knock it loose. Rockets drive baseline, they throw up a runner off the glass, no, rebound, tipped off some fingers, out of bounds, last touch by the Irish with 4:34. Gianna will check in for Grace M. Inbound, and Maya comes away with it. Right side, lays it up, no, rebound Bryn. She takes the dribble, shovels out Sophia. She'll take the jumper off the glass, no, rebound Comets. They weave through some defenders. Throw it to no one in particular. Gianna comes away with it. She'll accelerate down the left side, takes some contact, keeps control in the corner, picks up the dribble, tipped and taken by the Comets. They'll accelerate to the block. Bryn is there. She'll pick up the foul, but prevent the easy layup. Bryn's first, team second of the quarter. Comets shooting 2. First free throw, rims out. Aime will check in. So for Sophia. Second free throw, no good. Rebound tipped, pulled down by Grace. She'll accelerate down the right side, then stop at the elbow. Back out to the top of the key, swings it to Gianna, left. Gianna brings it down the lane, all the way to the block. She'll take a shot, blocked. She gets her own rebound, gets it out to Maya, tips loose. Maya gets control, gets it to Gianna in the corner. She'll bring it out of the corner, hands off to Grace. Grace will back things out, reset. Grace gets through the lane, throws up a shot, no good, but she's fouled. Fouls on Comets number 4. Her first, team's first of the quarter with 3:33 to go. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Emma will check in for Bryn. Second free throw rattles, no, rebound, knocks off a Comet, out of bounds, stay with the Irish with 3:32. Inbound up Aime. Aime dribbles back out, gets it to Emma. Emma looks to drive to the corner, kicks it out to Maya, that's knocked loose. Still loose, Comets on the floor. Aime trying to get it. Comets pull it away. They bring it down the left side. Gianna, Maya defending. Throw to the free throw line. That shot blocked, but taken by the Comets, laid up and in. Grace to Maya, gets it over to Emma. Emma goes corner, picks up her dribble, gets it to Grace. She works baseline, then back out towards the free throw line, picks up her dribble. Tries to find Emma dive in the lane. She stopped her run. It's out of bounds to the Comets. Now it's inbound, working on Emma. Pick up the dribble. Now working on Grace. Grace will draw the reach foul. I believe that's her second. It is. Team's third. Inbounded. Short throw in the middle. Out to the right sideline. Right corner, working on Aime. They get around, throw the block, laid up and in. 13-6, Irish still with the lead, as Grace will slow things down. Over the timeline, hands off to Emma. Emma into the lane, kicks it out to Maya. She brings it in the lane. Gets walled off there. Aime wants it, gets it just off the block. She works into the lane, picks up her dribble, gets to the Grace the corner. She'll go under, throw up a floater. That won't go. Rebound Rockets. But the outlet pass is right out of bounds to the Irish. Grace M will check back in with 2:06 to go. And the Irish will take a timeout. It'll be Irish ball under the Irish basket. Grace, Maya, Emma, and Aime on the floor for the Irish with 2:06 to go. Maya to inbound. Gets to Grace, puts it up, too strong, rebound at Aime's feet. She'll pull it up, gets it up to Emma. Emma looks to attack baseline, then backs out, then she'll go baseline. Puts it up off the glass and in. Way to re-attack on that one. Inbound, working on Grace. Go over the timeline. Go over the right side. Working baseline on Aime. And shuffle the pivot foot as she stopped. Bryn will check in for Grace,
Good job, Grace.
who's in a little bit of foul trouble with 2. Emma will walk things up. Gives it to Maya. Maya brings it down the lane, picks up her dribble, gets it to Aime, off the glass, too strong. Rebound tipped, grabbed by Bryn. Bryn gets to get it out. Grace will track it down. She's walled off. Tries to get to Emma. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by a Comet. Will be Irish ball with 1:22. Oh, Aime went the wrong way, thrown to the Rockets, and that will be a travel as she gathered for the layup. She was too open. She didn't know what to do. Emma brings it across, swings it to Maya. Maya picks up the dribble, gets to the Grace, right elbow. She'll work it towards the lane, picks up her dribble, skips it across to Emma. Emma looks to drive, picks up her dribble, gets it to Grace in the corner. She looks to drive baseline, walled off there. Gets it to Emma back in the corner. Emma fakes out, picks up her dribble. Gets it to Bryn at the elbow. It's tipped out of bounds. He'll stay with the Irish with 51.8 to go in the half. Inbound to Emma. Emma was standing on the sideline when she caught the ball. It'll go to the Comets with 51.6. Inbound. Go to the timeline. Bryn defending. Throw to the corner. Lobbed into the block. Bryn knocked it loose. Comets track it down near midcourt. Working left. Throw to the corner. Working baseline on Emma. Throw up a floater. No. Rebound tipped by Grace out of Emma's hands. On the floor. Tie it up. Jump ball. Comet ball with 29.5 to go. Inbound, left elbow. Throw to the top of the key. Bryn defending. Out to the right elbow. Back to the top of the key. Working on Maya. To the elbow. Around for a long jumper. That's in. 15 to 8. Emma with 10 seconds to go. Looks left. Kicks it to Maya. She'll bring it down to the lane. Knock loose. Emma will tie up a loose ball. We'll have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Irish with 2.5. Inbound Grace needs to shoot, throws it up, won't go. At the half, St. Pat's Irish 15, St. Thomas Comets 8. Back with the second half. I think they're doing 6-minute half times during the tournament. Should be Comets ball. All right, they're saying Irish ball. I thought Irish got that last jump ball at the end of the half. Away we go with the second half. Grace, Emma, Grace, Maeve, and Maya. Grace dribbling, swings it to Emma. Emma into the lane, gets it to Maeve. Maeve skips it to Grace. She'll take a three. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound Comets. They'll throw ahead. Gain possession. Grace knocks it loose. Swing left side. Look at the corner. Baseline jumper won't go. Rebound. Tracked down by Maeve. She'll shove it across to Emma. Hand off to Grace. Grace over the timeline. Gives it to Emma. Emma comes right. Kicks out Grace M. She'll bring it to the lane. Gets it to Maeve. Maeve, Grace P. Corner. Runs into Grace M as she tries to go baseline. Picks up the dribble. Gets it to Maeve. Top of the key. She'll swing it to Emma. Emma into the lane, kicks it out to Maeve. Maeve takes a bump, gives it off to Emma, right corner. Grace M, top of the key. Grace P, left side. She'll look to attack. Gets it knocked loose, out of bounds, dribbles it out of bounds to the Comets. 5:01 to go. Irish ran almost a minute on that possession. Inbound to the corner. Thrown across the timeline, throw to the right side. Pick up the dribble, back to the top of the key. Working on Maya still, looking for an opening. Into the lane. Knocked loose by Maeve. Grace finds it, gets it back to Maeve, who gives it back to Grace. To Emma. Emma works right, then left down the lane, picks up the dribble, kicks out to Maeve. She thought about the three for a half second, gets it to Grace, then back to Maeve, then to Grace. Grace will back out. Looking for some space, gets it to Emma. Emma picks up the free throw line, she'll take the jumper, off the glass, no, rebound Grace M. She'll get to the left side, her shot blocked. Rockets come away with it, pick up the dribble, get it to their point guard. Throw left side. Working right, to the right elbow, Grace P defending. Shot, fouled by Maeve. They're saying before the shot. No, they didn't even give it the foul. They just said knocked out of bounds by Maeve. I thought I saw the fist go up. Maya knocked it loose. Pick up the dribble, throw up top. Working left. Throw to the baseline. Pick up the dribble, throw to the block. Grace M's there. Turn, fired, no. Rebound saved by the Comets, picked up by Maya. She'll get it to Emma. Emma over the timeline, hands it back to Grace. Grace attacks down the lane, up off the glass, won't go, rebound Rockets. They pull it down, Grace went for the tie-up, and she'll get it. And they point the Irish way again. Pretty sure it should be Comets, but inbound to Grace, up off the glass, and in. 17-8 Irish, 3:24 to go. Inbound to the corner. Split the defenders, driving down the lane, throw up a shot, that won't go. Rebound, tipped, still loose. Who wants it? Maeve wants it. Jump ball, now it'll go to the Comets. With 3:11 left. Inbound underneath. Thrown away by the Comets. Irish ball, 3:08 left in the third. Comets bringing a sub. Grace, back to Emma. Emma will attack down the lane, left side, up off the glass, off the rim, no, rebound, tipped around, still loose, Comets pull away with it. Now Maeve will pick up the foul. With 2:55 to go. Teams first, Maeve second. Lobbed over. Over the timeline, left side, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Comets. Put back up and in by the Comets. It's a 17-10. Grace looks to go quickly. Over the timeline, inside the three-point line, hands it off to Emma. She'll look to attack left. Comes all the way down the lane, puts it up and in. 19-10. Irish bringing full court pressure after the made basket. Gets it into the corner. Grace knocks it loose. She'll track down the loose ball. Tries to get to Emma. That's knocked loose by the Comets. Grace will pull it away. And she'll be fouled. Fouls on number 5. Team's first. Number 5's first. Inbound to Grace. She accelerates. Walled off. Throws it back out top. Maya, then Emma. Emma dribbling near the top of the key. Looks to attack middle. Kicks it to Grace in the corner. Her three's partially blocked off the side of the backboard. Then off of May's foot. Grace will track it down. And she'll draw a blocking foul before the over and back. Bryn will check in for Emma. Or no, Grace P, sorry. Emma will trigger. 15's first. Emma to Bryn. Bryn works it left to Maya. Or to Maeve, sorry. Maeve to Grace M. To Emma. Emma looks to attack. Backs out. Needs a cutter. Gets it to Maeve at the top of the key. Maeve will back out. Then look to redrive, and she'll draw a foul. Comets third. Inbound to Maeve. Maeve bangs in, but picks up the dribble, shovels it over to Emma. Emma gets it knocked loose. She'll track it down. Across to Grace M. She'll work it left side. All the way down, gets it knocked loose. Bryn will track it down. She'll circle into the lane, picks up her dribble, tries to get to Maya, taken away by the Comets. Emma slows it down. They swing it to the left, and a travel on the Comets. 1:10 to go in the third. Emma looks to drive, then backs out to Bryn. Bryn will look to redrive. Swings it to Grace M instead. She'll swing it to Maeve, who swings it to Bryn at the corner. She'll circle into the lane. Finds Maya on the block. Her shot's too strong. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touched by a Comet. And it'll be Irish ball. Inbound Emma corner. Works his baseline. Gets it to Maeve. Maeve swings it to Bryn. Bryn looks to attack. Hands off to Grace. Grace will bring it into the lane. Her shot blocked. Comets come away. Emma and Bryn back. Emma's there, pick up the dribble. Kick it out to the top of the key. Swinging right. Right corner, driving on Maeve. Maeve will pick up the foul. That'll be her third personal, team second. Sophia will check in for Maeve. 29 seconds to go in the third. Inbound baseline. To the top of the key. Pick up the dribble. Thrown underneath. Tipped. Saved. Right to Sophia. She'll get it ahead to Emma. Emma across the timeline. To the baseline. She'll pick up a foul. Comets fourth. 15.2 to go. Irish should be in the bonus the rest of the way. The whole 15.2 seconds remaining in the quarter. Maya gets it to Bryn. Bryn draws a foul. She'll go to the line. That's 5. Bryn's first right throw high off the glass, no good. Aime will check in for the Irish, or Maya. Second free throw, we got a lane violation. It'll go over to the Comets after the lane violation. I was watching the shot, I didn't see who crossed early. 13 seconds to go. Comets inbound to the corner. Working on Bryn, they look ahead. Working on Aime, pick up the dribble. Go to the free throw line, throw up a jumper, that's no good. Rebound, Bryn with 3 seconds. Know the clock, Bryn. She'll throw up a three, no good. After 3, St. Patrick's 19, St. Thomas 10. Be Irish ball as we start the 4th quarter. Irish with a 19-10 lead. Grace, Sophia, Brennan, Aime on the floor for the Irish. Switch the arrow. To Bryn. Bryn down the line, gets to Aime. Aime to Grace. Grace in the lane, throws it up off the glass, won't go. Rebound tipped, pulled down by the Comets. Comets walk it over the timeline. Working on Grace. Pick up the dribble, throw to the right elbow. On Aime, throw into the lane. Bryn will grab the loose ball. She gets it knocked loose, regains possession, comes down lane, finds Grace M on the opposite block. Shot won't go, rebound Comets. Over the timeline, down to the block, to the opposite block, up, no, rebound, pulled down by Aime, and she'll draw a foul. Her second, team's first. Grace to Bryn. Bryn, Sophia, top of the key. She'll look to attack, brings it down to the baseline. Aime wants it, won't get it. Kick it to Grace M. At the elbow, she'll bring it into the lane. All the way to the left baseline. Picks up the dribble there. Needs some help. Nobody's coming. Bryn, and that'll be a 5-second count. 4:46 to go. The arrow. Comets inbound. Grace knocks it loose, but stands on the sideline. She tries to come away with it. It'll stay with the Comets. Inbound ahead. Aime's there, stops the shot. Sophia bothers that shot, goes up, won't go. Rebound, pulled down by Bryn. Bryn got it knocked loose, but Grace will come away with it. Left side, into traffic, throws it off a Comet, out of bounds. Will stay with the Irish with 4:26. Inbound to Grace in the corner. She dribbles into a couple Comets, draw a blocking foul. Comets' second team foul of the quarter. Inbound, Aime, shot won't go, rebound, Comets. Pick up the dribble, working on Grace across the timeline. Bryn brings the help, off a foot. Comets pick it up. Throw to the block. Working on Sophia, throw up a wild shot. No, Sophia with the rebound. She'll find Grace, and she'll throw things down with 4:05 to go. Cross midcourt. Swings to Bryn. Bryn will work it back right. Dives down the lane, kicks it to Grace M in the corner. Back to Sophia, who gathers it. She'll give it back to Grace M. Grace M will work down the lane. Dumps it down to Aime on the block. Aime throws up a shot. That won't go. Rebound Comets. Comets throw the baseline, throw up a shot. That won't go. Rebound taken down by Grace. She'll bring it down the right sideline. Down to the block, loses the handle. Comets come away with it. They'll accelerate down the right side. Rin funnels her to the middle. Throw to the right baseline. Shot goes up. No. Rebound. Pulled down by the Comets. They kick it to the elbow. Jumper. No. Rebound. Pulled down by Grace. She's over the timeline. She'll draw a foul. Maya, Emma, and Maeve all about to check in for the Irish as the Comets pick up their third team foul. And the Comets want a timeout. Irish ball underneath the Irish basket after the timeout. Irish with Maya, Maeve, Grace, and Emma. Irish with the 19-10 lead, 3:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Inbound, off ahead. Maeve will pull it away, gets it knocked loose. Last touch by Maeve, it'll go to the Comets with 3:04. And a water bottle just hit the scorer's table, spilled all over the floor. We're going to have a little bit of a delay. Yes, it was Ellie. We are still in a water cleanup delay. We'll bring back the camera again once we're close to, well, maybe we are close now. Yep, looks like we're happy with the effort. I think it's still Irish ball. No, Comet ball. It was Comet ball after the delay. I lost track. Corner. Tip taken away by Emma. She gets to Grace. That shot won't go. Maya shoves it over to Grace, who can't catch it clean. She'll track down the loose ball. Gets to Maeve. Gets it back to Emma. Grace gets trapped on the basket. Gets to Maya in the lane. Maya looks to drive baseline, gets it knocked, tipped loose. It'll stay with the Irish with 2:39 to go. Inbound, Grace, layup blocked, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Irish. Clock. Inbound to Maeve. We ran a few extra seconds off the clock there. Grace to Emma. Emma works base. Picks it up, shovels it up to Maya. She'll take one dribble off the lane. No good. Pulled down by the Comets. They'll come right side. Shovel to the middle. Across the timeline. Working on Maya. Free throw line jumper. No. Rebound tipped by Grace. Pulled down by the Comets. They'll throw it up off a knee. Maeve comes up with a loose ball. And Grace will slow things down. Minute 55 is on the game clock. We ran a little extra clock that last time. Emma works it in the lane. Picks up the dribble. Looks for a cutter. Finds Maya. Maya gets through. Puts up a shot. Won't go. Rebound. Grace was standing on the baseline when she tried to save it back. Minute 39 to go. Irish still up 19-10. Inbound into the corner. Gets past Emma. Down the sideline. Throw to the opposite block, and the help came. Laid up and in. Comets not bringing pressure. Down 7. Minute 24. Grace picks up the dribble. Throws it back to Emma. And that will be an over and back turnover. Comet ball with a minute 19 to go. Irish with a 7-point lead. Inbound to the side. Pick up the dribble. Grace tries to tie it up. They throw to the corner. Throw back up top. Working right. Grace picks up, knocks it loose, grabs the loose ball, gets it to Maeve. She'll push it ahead to Maya. She'll get back to Grace with 1 minute remaining in regulation. Grace will slow things down, and that'll be a blocking foul. They needed to get the Irish to the bonus. That's the 4th. Irish will be in the bonus the rest of the way now. That's number 5's 4th personal as well. Inbound to Grace. Grace backs in. Then backs away. Once she gets a 5-second count, she looks to attack. She'll weave, hands off to Emma. Clock running, 38 seconds to go. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Grace. Grace working on 15. Takes the bump. Works to the corner, 25 seconds to go. Grace dribbles it off a foot. Maya grabs the loose ball. She'll take one dribble. Throw it up, no. Rebound, Comets. Ran 40 seconds on that possession, but no points. Maya staying at the pressure. Pick up the dribble, throw it ahead. Maeve stays home. They'll take a 3. That doesn't get anything. Saved, but not saved. And with 5.3 seconds, the Irish will be able to dribble it out. Comets will bring some pressure. Thrown ahead to Emma. Just dribble it out, Emma. And that will do it. St. Patrick's 8th graders win the opening match of the Halloween Hoop Fest over the St. Thomas Comets, 19-12. They get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow morning. They'll play at 10:15 against the winner of our second matchup between the Limestone Walters Rockets and the Peoria Heights Patriots. St. Thomas will play the loser of that match. We'll definitely have the Irish game at 10:15 here on Irish YouTube. Tune in then. See you tomorrow.